The 2015 TTR 110 with a 130 big bore kit. Today I'm just going to be diagnosing the issue that it has. It has a very loud tick coming from this side case, clutch side. So I'll let you guys see how it sounds. You guys could probably hear that tick. So you guys heard what it just sounded like. One, it's not the heat shield, it's not the skid plate, obviously. I have both of those off. I took the heat shield off because I thought that was what it was. I took it off, didn't do anything. I thought it was a skid plate, so I took that off too, and that didn't do anything either. I got the skid plate right here. I'll probably clean that up and throw it back on there after we get it diagnosed. But yeah, because I know I'm gonna have people saying that it's probably the pegs or it's probably the foot brake lever, the Kickstarter. But so I just have to show you guys that obviously it's not. First of all, the tools you're gonna need are an 8mm, a 10mm, whatever ratchet you want to use. I'm using the smaller one, a box cutter, and a piece of cardboard. Piece of cardboard and the box cutter are optional. You guys don't have to do this. This is just what I like to do for organization. You are just gonna need a pencil or a marker, whatever you got laying around. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna draw kind of the rough shape of this cover and draw it on here so I can poke holes in it with that box cutter and put the bolts through there, and then I can just bring it up here, set it down on the table, and don't have to worry about it. I have the rough shape drawn out here for the bolts. Now I'm just going to use this box cutter and put a little hole in there, or you could use any kind of screwdriver you have. That will work. Anything you really want, it does not matter. But I'm gonna put these holes in there, then I'll start taking this thing apart. I got the holes cut out for this. Now you can just put your knife away. Now you're just gonna need the 10mm for this kicker bolt. After you get the kicker off, is you're gonna have to get all of these 8mm bolts off. Okay, so now I've got all of these bolts out except for this one. I don't know if you guys see that one there. It hits the foot peg mount. These are unboltable, I believe, but I don't know about you. I'm not unbolting it. I don't, you know what? Never mind. Maybe I am. I think I have to. Okay, I got that bolt out. Just took the 2 bolts out for the foot peg mounting bracket. I got all of my bolts in here. You guys can see how I use this piece of cardboard now. I am just gonna need a dead blow hammer or a mallet, whatever. All right, so I got the entire assembly for the foot peg bracket and the kickstand bracket completely off of there. Now, as you guys can see, the brake pedal, whatever you want to call it, is going to be in the way of getting this case off. So all you have is a cotter pin, then a little washer, and then back here you got a little spring. So you just want to pop this off of that little tab there, and get these two, this cotter pin and that washer off, and this will just slide off of here, and you can just set it off to the side for now. This is pretty bad. You can see I've got the oil draining right now. I took the case off, and just in here, I find a little C-clip for a wrist pin. I don't know how that got in there. It was probably rebuilt at some time by the previous owner, because I just put that big bore in it, and I am very careful when I put those in. Got the little C-clip out of there, as you guys saw in the previous clip. I cleaned all of it out, and I just cleaned everything out. I cleaned the oil passages, well, some of them, the oil screen. I'm probably just going to drain the oil, flush it, and then put new oil in it. Or I might just throw new oil in it. I don't know. It's a 110. I don't really care. So I got the case back on, cleaned up the surfaces, put a new gasket on there. Now I'm going to bolt it back in. I'm not going to torque it down. You guys can torque it down. I don't know the specific spec. I'm not torquing it. I'm just probably going to send it in with the impact. Then I'll put our foot peg bracket on, and then I'll put the foot brake pedal on, and the kicker. I have the case bolted on. I just bolted up our foot peg mount. Now I had to take the right side peg off because it wouldn't come out of there, because I had that brake lever on there. I wouldn't have had to do this if I just did the brake lever thing before, but whatever. So I got a new cotter pin for here, just a simple design. Now I'm going to throw it on there, along with the brake pedal, the kicker, and then I'm going to throw some fresh oil in it. I've got the TTR all ready, all buttoned up, everything's tight. I adjusted the rear drums, or the rear brakes, I guess you can call it. So they're good. Kicker's on there. I put some oil in there. I still need a little bit more oil, but I don't have it at the moment. I'm going to look around and see if I have a little bit more. I just took the spark plug out. I'm going to clean it up. I don't have a new one on me right now, so I'm just going to clean this one up on the wire wheel or something. So I don't really care. As you can see, looks fine. It's just a little dirty. So I'll get this cleaned up, throw it back in, look for some more oil, throw some oil in it, and then I'll get you guys in on a first start.